Welcome back to Thigh and I Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we worked together with Colony Iota and Colony 30, reunited at long last after months and potentially years of animosity. In this episode, we are going to track down Robo-Buddy. Or, well, we're going to track down the logs that Robo-Buddy left for us, because apparently there are nefarious purposes surrounding this wonderful robot that Valdi just adopted. He really wanted to give Mecha Friend, a baby sister, even though she was taller. I mean, it's a point of contention among the two of them for, about 30 seconds, because that's all they've had time to build a relationship. But on this episode, we are here to build an ironclad legal case that would suitably...
Zion, what's your opinion on this?
It's mostly aligned with yours. There's something else going on here.
It would suitably put the blame firmly on the appropriate parties. Taion is apparently very much in agreement with Alexandria that something is wrong. And I am also in agreement, because I refuse to believe that Valdi would try and give us diarrhea, because that is what Robo-Buddy was trying to do. She wanted rocks. I think she wanted lapis and some metal. I don't know. This some rare metal and common rock, and you mix them together and you get like poison, and that gives you diarrhea and death. I don't know where we're going. Following the trail. You know how much I love to follow the trails, because instead of just going to exactly where we need to go with lovely skip travel, I have to follow apparently Robo-Buddy's scent, because that's all we're left with. We're left with this flowing orange breeze, and it only ever appears like 6 inches in front of us. Let me just get to the end of this, because I have a vague feeling that we're just going to be walking for days and weeks and hours and potentially seconds.
Alex, are you okay? You're not looking too well.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about the past.
So here we are in the old Kenna battlefield. I want to show off how far they made me walk. Colony 30 is all the way over here, right? So I had to go all the way over here, through this. I had to climb up all of the stupid climbing walls. I had to run all the way up here. It's insane. I could have just skip traveled here in 30 seconds, but no, the quest wouldn't allow me to continue without following the scent trail. Is this finally where we get to go? About time.
This is where the logs run out. Let's search the surroundings.
No, hold on. Past there is...
I didn't for a minute dream you'd fall for the oldest trick in the book. Dear Ouroboros, how do we ever fear you?
I know that screech. It's the Consul from Valdi's!
So he's alive?
If I died so easily, I'd be a human. But as fortune has it, Hey! I'm still talking here!
I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. How primitive can you get? You didn't really think you'd fooled me.
No.
Ha!
I knew you for a craven, Alex. You were plainly going to secure the retreat.
Oh, so you do have two brains. Everything's going numb.
A very special liveness that was. Oh, it isn't fast acting, so relax. I formulated it for the water supply, you see.
You're after... Colony 30.
It doesn't matter so much where. The important thing is the water. It will soon become the object of the most vicious raids!
You worm!
However, seeing as you're here, I might arrange a whole different playtime. We can create a tableau of your little act of betrayal. And see how you like it when you're the one being poisoned!
Act of betrayal.
Mother! Stop spewing your idiot lies!
Oh dear. You haven't told your friends then. Well then. I guess they're no friends of yours.
Too slow! Master E gave me the full lowdown already! This little minx has every ambition drilled her to kill her old commander! She brewed up a poison to make him weak, then staged it like he died in battle! Even better, she made her accomplices team leaders to shut them up! And they're still chumming it up today!
Alex.
He's telling the truth. I regret nothing. He wasted men and resources, clung to outdated tactics. If his tyranny continued, Iota would surely have collapsed.
Oh, how grisly! How ghastly! Never knowing when one might die in one's sleep. Unable to trust your friends. I'd go so far as to say they lost their trust in you.
That's right. And so, I'm not asking you to trust me.
You roasted some cheap bait there. That's not like you.
Tyon!
Everyone's got some husks in their closet. And as for me, I'm choosing to trust you.
Oh, cut me! Right to the quick. In this game, to the cruel go the spoils. Let me demonstrate in quick order!
So let me get this straight. Not only have you poisoned the water supply and salted the earth, you have tried to break up mine and Alexandria's friendship. How dare you? Such a vile act cannot be stood up for. I will destroy these armadillos first. Because despite the fact that they are, well, purple, does not mean that they are not unique enemies. They're really not. They're just, you know, purple armadillos. I don't believe they have anything special to them. I think they might actually be able to poison you, as evidenced by the fact that we are currently poisoned. Well, no, not actually at the moment. Anyway, they can poison you. To focus down on the armadillos first, because I don't even know what Mobius this is. Q. I don't think Q is such a big deal. Pretty sure avoiding the poison from the monsters. The monster? The Levnesses. I think that's the highest priority at the moment. Ooh, chain attacks. That'll probably be important enough to get. Are we at the right armadillo? Focus down on this one, please. Uni's defeated. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Get the topple. Oh, Mio's down as well. Lan, Senna, you need to get out of your Ouroboros form and get Mio up, please. Like, seriously, Lan, Senna, you need... I need a healer. Like, get out of Ouroboros. Like, seriously. Senna, get people up, please. You're the only healer we have. And if we can kill one of these armadillos in the time it takes... Oh, and now Senna's defeated. Nothing... Did we just technically lose this fight? I wonder how much damage we can get with a chain attack. Oh, well, this is not fun in the slightest. Oh, and Mio, is any... Can I... Oh, I can't even get any Ouroboros forms from this. Well, that's fine. Whatever. What's... This is because I had to change up all of the... I don't have good team composition. I blame this entirely on the team composition. Well, there's no point in even continuing this fight. There is seriously no point in continuing this fight. I'm going to skip ahead, and unless by some miracle, some architect-blessed act of divinity that we actually managed to pull this out, which we won't, I'll just skip ahead to the winning fight, because this is a load of nonsense, a load of barnacles, one might say. All right, I think that this is a much better position to be in this particular fight. I'm just going to, the strategy for this one has been to just use, just focus down on Q. The big thing with this particular fight, as you might have gotten from the, the dialogue, what's actually been happening, he's very poison focused, and as I've come to realize, he's going to poison you, and if you don't have adequate healing, it's going to be a problem. Multiplies TP by 125 when first in line to attack. Ooh, it makes all attacks critical. Probably should have done that first. Let's do Tyon. Maybe you get the break? Ooh, nice, got the break. Very good. So that will allow us to focus in on Tyon or Noah. They're both the same class, so it's fine. One of the biggest reasons why that first fight failed, I do believe, is Mobius Q has an art called... Oh, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called like something like Wicked Tail or something like that, or Mobius Tail. It's basically a multi-hit move where he, do Luminous Illusion, where he turns around and basically does an AoE to everyone behind him. He'll like whip his tail around really quick, and it is a massive pain in the rear end to deal with because it is hard to counter. You definitely want to avoid it if you can. So this one should hopefully bring back Noah. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. We're doing much better on the damage on this one, all things considered. Tyon, that's fine. Do Noah. Yeah. And then we can do, let's get some healing while we can. Topple. Actually, let's focus on this. Which do we want? I think we want Smash. Does Uni have launch? Uni has a launch. In that case, I think I want to go with Tyon. Because I'll do Tyon, and then we can do Uni. So do Reversal Edge and Demolition. Because that won't get us up to 100, which is good. And then Uni, go for, where is Launch? Launch, Soaring Tempest, that's what we want. Get Mobius Q up in the air, because the Smash will be very good for some extra little bit of damage. Brave Assault. And at space number 3, Noah should do a lot of damage. Yeah, we're doing much better on the damage front now that we're focusing in on Mobius Q. Tyon and Noah. Oh man, that means we have to use Uni. That's fine. That's not the worst thing in the world. Do we need some more heals? Oh, we need to do Smash. Does Lance have Smash? Lance does have Smash. So let's do Lance first, and then we'll go into Tyon. So let's do Lance, Mio, Senna for some heals, and then we'll be good. Smash that. Nice, good. Lovely bit of extra damage. Mio can do Multi-Blast. Just get some good heals for Noah. Nice. Now everyone's back up to full. There's no poison. Everyone's doing rather well. Let's do Divine Protection. Just a little bit of health on the field is good. And then Tyon should definitely be able to wrap this up with, let's go with side break, Glitter Stream. Hope for a topple, not a topple, a break. Didn't get it, but that's fine. Hopefully they're low enough HP for the Ouroboros art to deal with it. In conjunction with everyone else's arts, it might be possible. I'm not sure when it comes to this fight if you need just to beat Q, or if you have to fight the armadillos, but even if you just have to fight Q, it shouldn't really be a problem. Let me do Noah first. We got the break and the topple, very good. Oh, unfortunately, that does push us over the edge of 100, but that's fine. With the break and the topple, it should be fine. Grand Design. Not sure if this is going to be enough. Oh, it might be. It just might be enough. In which case, if it is, even better. Ooh, it'll be close. Oh, it'll be real close. Uni's got to do a lot of damage. Oh, and there's the overkill. Wonderful. Nice. Okay, so we do have to fight the armadillos, but that's fine. They really shouldn't be much of a concern in comparison. Now that the big poison dude is out of the way, well, The armadillos still have the ability to poison you, but they're not nearly as dangerous, especially when they're removed from Mobius control. Lucifernus, when did we get one of those? That sounds like the Hellforge from Terraria. I stream Terraria. That's the self plug for today. Twitch.tv/StyNightGaming if you want Terraria occasionally. This armadillo is almost done, but that's perfectly fine. Mobius Q is just, he's just having a rough go of it. He got a taste of his own medicine, quite literally. He poisoned his blade and then licked his blade in a show of dominance and be like, oh, I really shouldn't have done that. And then he just passed out and died. Can we just get rid of this? Please, just end this fight already.
Alex!
I see a blind spot!
Let me go! You have to, or you'll...
Alex, you said it yourself. You were counting on us.
This here's my friend. So back off!
We're not done here! What is this? Damn swindle!
That was too close for comfort.
You can say that again.
Oi! What the spark were you playing at? I seriously thought you'd snuff it.
Hey, I trust you. I knew you'd make it in time. Probably.
What?
On what basis?
Well, I didn't exactly have time to ponder it.
You smug little clod.
Please don't frighten me like that.
But why? How can you do those things? You could have died.
Yes, but that's just Noah's way.
How have you survived this long if you're always so careless?
I'm telling you, we count on one another. That's how we've learned to do it. Perhaps I'm not explaining it right. But in any case, I think there's something rather elegant at the heart of it.
So that's what you call strategy? I swear, you Ouroboros must be the most peculiar people I've met.
Too peculiar to trust?
If you were, I'd have been long gone. Thank you for trusting me.
Right back at you. Let's get back to Valdi. He's probably getting worried.
Of course we'd trust you, Alexandria. You have proven on multiple accounts that you are definitely worth trusting. You've given us the Collectopedia cards after all, and I realize that may be in an effort to, get intelligence in the war effort, but, even after the war effort is done, because we freed you, everything is good. I trust you, and it's like, I mean, honestly, Alex, what's the alternative? Trusting Mobius? It's like, no, thank you. Something tells me that Q is not on the level of Triton. And I mean, like, that's already a low bar considering who Triton is and, what he's about. We need to do more stuff with Triton eventually, don't we? It's really dark out. We need to make it day. Let's go take a nap in Colony 30 and then go talk to Valdi in the morning.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. That was shocking news you sent. Didn't think I'd hear about Q again. I'm sorry about putting you through that.
Don't worry about it. We've gotten a lot out of the bargain as well, I assure you. And I'm sure Gambert has been absorbing it all like a sponge.
Dame Alex, about that. Respectfully, there's something I'd like to discuss, if you please.
You want to stay here, don't you?
How did you know?
The Nupon are staring. Well then, Valdi. What would you say if I proposed a temporary staff exchange? Gambert, for one of your mechanics?
Dame Alex? Really?
I think it would be intellectually stimulating for both our sides.
All right, sounds cool. Let me quickly talk to my buds.
Dame Alex, what's brought this on?
Pardon? Brought what on?
Never mind.
We got the okay. They say they'll move ASAP.
Very good. This should help foster better relations between our colonies.
What do you mean better? We're already fast friends.
You're right. I misspoke.
Gambit, come on. Gotta introduce you to everyone.
Huh? What? Now? Hey, hang on!
Well, that's one thing taken care of.
Right. About that.
We won't tell anyone about what Q said.
I mean, it's not like you could get court-martialed for it at this point.
For the record, though, I can't say I approve of your methodology.
Indeed. If you try something like that again, well, we'll just have to stop you. And then we'll put our heads together to come up with a less bloody way. So no more agonizing alone, got it?
That's reassuring.
If that's how you really feel, then let us help you. That is, since we're friends now and all.
Thank you.
Sure. And thank you too.
Wow.
That was for saving me earlier? I hadn't had a chance to say it sooner.
You really didn't have to.
It would have eaten at me if I didn't.
I have to say, I thought you were more chill than that, Alexandria.
Aw, she's actually kind of a sweetheart, ain't she?
What? Are you making fun of me?
It's just a bit of friendly banter. You'll get used to it in no time.
So she's learned how to open up a little. Good for her.
Oh my, inescapable past has been completed. Alexandria's pain and true feelings came to light, and real bridges of trust were built between colonies 30 and Iota. Healthier relations now seem possible. We are also rewarded with 15 more colony Iota goods. We now have a total of 30 that we can give to a bunch of colonies, which is interesting, but far more interesting in the immediate is that, what is this? My brain just short-circuited. The craft made in Alexandria, the Incursors class hero rank has increased to 20, which is lovely.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, what have they changed into?
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Yes, please, I want to see. They are now, what is the thing? Zoom in. What are the affinities? I don't need to see the colony. I need to see the affinity. Colony affinities. Oh, no, that's all of them. It's just green. It's just green. Colony status? Oh, they're cooperating. There we go. Colony 30 is currently cooperating with Tau and Iota, which is interesting and good, but that is a wonderful thing. Alexandria, that is wonderful, but while we're here, we still have probably something to do. Maybe. Let's see, it's a convenient thing that while we're in 30, to probably see if we can't start Valdi's Ascension quest, because, we're here. We might as well. Let's see what it takes to do this. Hopefully I can just jump straight into this. All right, I believe I have informed myself as the requirements needed for Valdi's Ascension quest, and I'm pretty sure... Oh my gosh, I need to do a lot of stuff with Doric, don't I? Oh, lovely. Do I even have enough for this? That's 30%, and that's 10%. Man, I am not in any way, shape, or form prepared to do anything involving this because I do not have the materials that I need to make all of this happen. Okay, well, is not enough yet. Yeah. Thank you, Etia and Fornus. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, Valdi's Ascension quest is locked behind the completion and continuation of building this incredibly large Pharaon. Levness. That's what Doric is. So we're not going to be able to do Valdi's anytime soon. That is a long-standing quest and I need to find more materials. Do we actually have any more quests or is this duty? What is this? Lambda's Offseer seems to have met his end. Oh, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Out of all of the things that we have, that's a collectathon, Nop on Register is a pain, and then the main story. So let's do duty as the one last thing in this episode. So we need to go to Pentelis. All right, to Colony Lambda. Good old Colony Lambda. It's been a hot minute. When's the last time we were over here? Probably, really recently. Anyway, Lanz has taken over Valdi's position because I'm too lazy to change the classes back to something better. Moraine, I heard gossip. I apologize in advance for my forgetful memory. I've already forgotten what the gossip entailed. I think I need to ask you if you're doing okay. Are you doing okay, Moraine? Hopefully you're doing, well. There you are, Moraine. Oh, it's you. Is everything okay? We heard about Shijima, and we were just wondering how you were doing. Oh, you heard about that. Yeah, Shijima passed away. But you don't have to worry about me. It was hard, but I'm doing fine now. Well, that's good to hear. The support of all of your friends in the colonies probably means the world, doesn't it? You're so strong, Moraine. I think I understood everything he wanted to pass on, and I'll do my best to keep his legacy alive. After we came back with you, we had a long chat, just the two of us. Talked out a lot of stuff. He looked really content. So thanks for everything you did. Oh no, we hardly did anything. If he died peacefully, then that was all your doing, Moraine. But it did make me worry about Colony Lambda a bit. Worry? How's that? And can we help? We're a well-regulated colony, but it takes time and effort to put in requests and get permission for anything you want to do. I thought we were beyond that. He seemed to be uneasy about how much that slows everything down. Now, I understand, yes, those rules, well, they have managed to keep the colony running well enough, but the colony's combination of talented individuals and strong leadership is what led it to the tops of the rankings, after all. Listen, I get that everything takes an age to get done, but listen. Oh, urgent news, perhaps? Got a second Moraine? Oh, it's Tanya. Well, if you're paying me a visit, then this must be important. Just because we're in the same cohort doesn't mean that we have to be best friends. Sure, so what's going on? Give me the details. Agnian forces are approaching in Colony Lambda. We don't have concrete numbers, but the sensors haven't registered anything, so they're probably coming by air. We've sent a recon team headed up by Captain Rosh, so we're hoping to intercept them soon. Well, that's not great. Well, it's really not great, because if Agnians are attacking Agnians, well, they're probably under the control of a Mobius, or they're just insane. Which, is likely at this point in the story, because anyone who attacks us is insane. We are doing rather well on our track record of enemy defeats. Not at all, quite a bit worse, in fact, given that half the colony's still being rebuilt. I thought we were beyond that as well. Didn't we flip the turtle back over? Senna, they are still recovering from your massive temper tantrum. We're mobilizing everyone, you too, Moraine. I'll be there. Well, in that case, we'll come too. That would be appreciated. I have more squads to talk to, so go to the captain and he'll send you where you're needed. Send us to the front. That's the only place worth our time because, the rear guard is also good if we need to cover a retreat. But if you stick us at the front, there won't be a retreat because we'll deal with everything ourselves. Tanya tells me you're going to give us a hand as well. Sorry to drag you into our business. Not at all a concern, literally. It's literally not even worth our time. Because, the rewards is probably going to be like $3,000 that I can make by fighting a Gogol and selling its liquor. Well, it's not like we could just let you handle it alone. There is also the morality behind. Our choices are our own, and we are good people, so we help all who ask. Well, I'm happy to hear it, even if you have a weird way of saying it. Your ear looks very strange with your little flowery ice petal crystal thing. Moving on. Don't look at it. I've always been self-conscious about that. Tolgrim, looks like everyone's here. Let's crack on with the briefing. Squad captains have all the particulars. We'll run through the broad strokes of the strategy here, so pay attention. They likely have considerable numbers in firepower, and Lambda's not exactly at the height of its powers. Well, Ouroboros is here, so it's, honestly exceeding its most incredible powers at this point in time. How accurate is our data on the enemy? Koji verified their firepower, and it lines up with the recon team's intel. Well, if Koji says so, I'm not going to argue. We've already posted defensive squads. They should be able to confirm the numbers. Can you afford to do that? They're pretty much knocking on your door, aren't they? Can we just go into the front and deal with them all? Tolgrim's the tactician, and he's focusing on defense. So says our tactician. That doesn't mean just sitting around and taking everything that's thrown at them. There is more nuance to defense than just, tanking hits. Some people like more evasion-focused defensive builds, and that's equally as valid. The idea is to fragment the enemy with each class and stall them. And in this kind of combat, how much intel you have on the enemy is of vital importance. Well, yeah, it goes without saying that you need to know the likely movements and size of the enemy's forces. Exactly. See, no one knows what he's talking about. I'm thinking of deploying some auto-levs as well. Keep them up top. Good plan. Basic strategy dictates that you should put them in locations that would be difficult for soldiers alone to defend. Well, I mean, also if you need to cover a wider ground, because the Levnesses are quite a bit bigger, so there's also that. Let's do it then. All squads, prepare for battle. Guess that means us too. Well, obviously, Ouroboros were rather powerful. Where are we even going? Out into the front? Alright, well, if they're knocking at our door, they'll probably be, under the Levnes, Pharaonis. Man, words, they're so similar and they get me confused. I have problems with that. You did come after all. Well, obviously, it's not like we're going to abandon you. It's not like we could skip out of town. They literally are blocking the only way into the caves. You're preparing for Agnes's attack, obviously. We certainly are. Again, obviously, not far from here now. We're going to be marching out there surrounded by furious enemies. We're being stationed near the waterfall entrance. Are you with us? We are. We'll stick with you and abide by all of your tactical choices. So that way, if we, against all odds, fail, we can skirt around the blame and, remove ourselves from the accountability. Let's get to the waterfall entrance. Yes. I know what we're doing. We've already faced a Mobius today. Here they come. Hey, no fair. They're early. I mean, it's like no contact and enemies, you know that. Don't cry about it now, Senna. We just have to fight a bunch of, people. This will probably be really quick. There's only 3 of them. Oh no, what am I gonna do with enemies that are 11 levels weaker than us? Oh no, whatever will I do? Can we just fight them quickly? Agnes, dual blades. Or is it just a bunch of dual blades? Well, that's fine. Focus down your attacks. I mean, it's like there's no threat to us in this. I mean, Uni has taken like 200 bits of damage, but like, we're already defeated 2 of them. Yeah, at this point, probably should have done this a bit earlier, like when I got this. But, sometimes the quests, they just get away from you. What's after this fight? Oh, 3 out of 11. All right, well, at this point, it's just going to be, a cluster truck of fighting enemies. So there's no threat, so I'm not going to make you watch this. The last 3 enemies that they send out is apparently, 2 Avises and a Tetsuda. So, I mean, I suppose if you're early on, it would be difficult to fight, but for us, there's no challenge whatsoever. Do we have to fight more people, or are we done with this? Ooh, Avis Spheres of legendary quality. That's helpful for us. We need those, so I'll definitely take them. Thank you, invading foolish Agnian forces. Good thing you were here. Sorry to put you out, though. Literally no problem. It took me seconds. Mate, that's what we're here for. It's the least we could do. Literally. We could not try any, less than we did to deal with these forces. I'm trying to say that they were easy. Reckon you're right, anyway. We took care of the Vanguard, but the second wave is on its way. Oh, no, I feel so threatened. There's bound to be a lot of them. Agnes don't do things by halves. No, they certainly don't. Normally, we could fend off an assault like this, no problem. But unfortunately for us, we've got a number of squads barely even hanging in there right now. Well, I mean, just split us up. Ouroboros pairs, we could, completely annihilate them. We've got to help them out, no question. No, you take... Wait, what? No, you take 5 in the canteen. Support us in the next one, will ya? Are you sure? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm so sure that I can say that I'm surely sure. I'm getting comms from all the squads, too. I need to react to them at a moment's notice. So this demands your full attention. Well, obviously, that's what he just said. See you on the other side. Don't die on me, Rosh. I need you to teach me the Kamehameha when you get back. It's imperative. It's imperative. I need the turtle. It's because they have a turtle as a Ferronis. I get it. Something worrying you, Tyon. It's time for existential revelations about Key later. Well, yeah, but first, let's get to the canteen. Oh, is this a long quest? Is this a long quest? It's probably fine. It's not going to take me too much long. Even if it is a long quest, the fighting can be wrapped up so quickly. It's an easy thing. A very easy thing. And with all of the, you know, the music seems fine. Maybe we can get some grub while we're over here. Although if they're going to shove me off into a cutscene, I'm probably not going to get some grub. What happened with the autolevs in the end? I didn't even notice them. I heard people discussing it on the road. What road? We literally walked under the waterfall. There's no road. Tyon, what are you talking about? There's only one left, apparently, and it's defending the upper level. It sounds like a job for us. Hey, it's Moraine. Where? Yeah, there she is. And they're gone. I hope she doesn't push herself too hard. Lambda's all about cooperative effort, and they're all well run. Agnes may have the numbers, but I can't imagine they'll be that tough an opponent. I mean, Colony Lambda is still Agnes, Noah. I don't know if you remember this fact. Just because we freed them doesn't mean, you know, they've lost their Agonian status. Lambda's cohesion and firm leadership is a force to be reckoned with. But there's an odd fatigue about the colony right now. All Senna's fault. I don't know if they're just exhausted by the work that the broken flame clock brought on, or if it's something else. Perhaps the combat and supply units aren't quite working in Concord. Why are they in Boston? That's such an odd place for them to be. We need to get the Minutemen. They'll help. They have been trying to find a niche outside of war, fixing autolevs, the ether mining, all of that. And all those little things build up into stress. I mean, it's like two things. I mean, there's probably a lot of tinier things that go into those two things, but I mean, you know, it's still just two things. And I mean, like, they use the autolevs for the ether mining. It's not like they even have to go out there and do it themselves. Uh-oh, there is a lot more to worry about, but it's all moot if we can't win this battle now. Yeah, let's see what we can do on that front. Yeah, okay, well, why are we sitting around in here talking about nonsense when we could help out? Oh, do we have to go to, well, we have to go talk to the brass to get more knowledge. Where do you need us? We've already defended against 11 opponents. Why must people still attack us? It's not important. I mean, like, seriously, we need to find the other colonies and go free them. What's the situation? Must say, I'm happy to see your smiling faces. Enemies nearly upon us, coming from up top. Up top? Oh, if only I had the Ascend ability. Gotta muster the other units for a counterattack, or just send us. We can jump really high. Roche, wait. Hold your course straight ahead. What? What kind of tactic is that? It doesn't make sense for the Agnian army to hop up on top at this point in the fight. If they were going to do that, they would have created a diversion right away and attacked there instead. Yet they've hardly dented our forces. They're not going to risk everything on a gamble now. Well, I mean, like, if we've pinned them up against the wall, then I feel like that would be the perfect opportunity for them to gamble everything. Good eye, lad. So what's the conclusion? The diversion is a diversion? My guess is that they're trying to strategically tie down our forces on the upper level. A convincing argument. I'll shore up our weakest points. Well, that's the captain for you. Lightning fast decisions. Bam! Captain. Oh, commander. Izzard's the commander. Where is Izzard in all this? I know I get a bad rap, but I do know how to lead a combat unit. We'll push through the top, and if there's an autolev posted up there too, it'll be a cakewalk. Well, I mean, yeah, you can send us up there. Even if there is an attack, we can just stop it. This is it, everyone. Let's go. Oh, I really hope so. This episode needs to end, and it needs to end with fiery, glorious, glorific passion. Fiery explosions. Let's get up to the top. How can we do that? We need to go... Don't we have, like, a little camp right above us? Where? Oh, Lambda is there. Titan Rock Camp. Yeah, Titan Rock Camp is right above us, and we should be able to get there easily enough. Where are we going? Oh, it's another... Oh, wow, that thing's big and right here. Okay, well, we can fight this easily enough. What is this? Oh, a medic? Oh, the Autolev, that's what you are. Oh, hello, Autolev. Don't worry about us. We got this. So you just have two guys, a medic, a spear guy, What are you, Vanguard? Oh, you're another medic. Well, we can deal with you really quickly, easily enough. Look at all of those flowers that are floating in the water. Oh, man, I wish I could eat their little floaty sacks. They'd probably be so tasty. Agnes assaulting. So what is this? Is this a giant... Do we need to fight this for parts? It's a Gyronus. Oh, I believe a Gyronus is something that we need parts for. Hopefully we can get... Okay, it's resistant to break. Hopefully we can get, Oh, Tyon died. How did you die, Tyon? That's insane. Psycho Wave? That's perfectly fine. It's like... That's like a base 20 power move in Pokemon. It's pointless. It's already dead. Yeah, no challenge whatsoever. Just deal with it. Perfect. Victory for us. Victory, Screech! I think that was the last of them. How many was that even? 3? Must have sent the whole of Agnes over here. It was 3? Uni, you need to learn to count. Should probably find someone to report to at some point. Yeah, shall we go to the commander's office? Yeah, we should. I can't help but wondering why they targeted Colony Lambda. The ether, probably. What do you mean, Tyon? Well, I mean, I just don't understand why you'd go to the trouble of actively attacking a colony as defensively strong as Lambda. Well, maybe they wanted the ether. That's what I said. Senna, you and me, birds of a feather. Well, not impossible, then why attack by air? You're overthinking it, mate. They just decided to use Levnesses, that's all. Well, I certainly hope that's all. It better be. Can we jump down from the roof? Isn't there Noah, please, stop doing that. Isn't there a body of water? Oh, this might be stupid. This might be foolish. Oh, I'm tactically a genius. Oh, that was perfect. Who needs to skip travel when you can just dive bomb from the roof? Can you just imagine what the people would be thinking? It's like, oh, there's Ouroboros jumping down from the ceiling. It's part and parcel for what they do. They get results, but they're strange people, aren't they? Yo, Izzard, I got success. I destroyed the Gyronus. I'd like to thank you all for your efforts in defending the colony. We have confirmed the retreat and the defeat of all enemy forces. You can all take it easy for the rest of the day. Oh, heck yeah. Let's get some grub. Starving. Tolgrim, would you mind staying behind with the commander and me? Yes, sir, boss man. We need to look into their intended targets and how they got here. No need, Captain. Oh, this is Koji talking. Koji makes his return. Koji? I brought them. You did what? What did you do? Their intel or the people? You knew that already, though, didn't you? They came by air because they knew about our sensor system. I told them where Lambda's defenses were weakest, and I passed the information to them via the Nopon caravan. What are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you're saying? Koji, you'll be put in solitary for this. I get that everyone's worn out, but this isn't the time or place for jokes. Go and sleep it off. From where I'm standing, quick reaction on our part would have avoided the Autolevs from being wasted. But Lambda isn't capable of that right now. What is the point of this? Why are you a traitor, Koji? I thought better of you. If the Ouroboros hadn't been here, we would have been crumbled. Oh, we would have crumbled. Not in the way I read that. You can excel in tactics. You can fight impressive battles, but you'll still end up on the losing end. If we can't react flexibly when we're threatened, then that's failed to us as a colony. You're probably right. Colony Lambda needs to change. If we can't, we die. Oh, this was a statement on the stupid policies about the red tape and the bureaucracy. And it's like, oh, we need to go up the chain of command every time for someone to change the toilet paper. I'm not gonna roll over and die cowering from the future like Shijima when he ran off. And I know you won't either, Captain. Take him away. But we can't leave things this way. Colony Lambda can't survive like this, and you know it. Oh, I'm sorry you had to see that. No, we just... Koji's words are reasonable. We're all keenly aware of our situation. Well, in that case, maybe change isn't impossible. Think of discipline as a protective armor. It isn't easy to cast it off for freedom. Everything becomes a source of fear. Commander, thank you for working with us on this. You deserve a well-earned rest. That we absolutely do. But this was a quest completed, and this was lovely. Well, I mean, the quest is a bit heavier than I was honestly expecting it to be, but that's, part and parcel for many of these. Koji contrived the Lambda attack himself, with the purpose of forcing a particular agenda. How will the colony respond to this?
I see some relations have changed.
I suppose we will find that out ultimately in the future, because that is going to conclude today's episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Some relations have changed.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. We did Alexandria's Ascension quest, and we broke through our limits yet again, and Colony Lambda is hopefully on the mend. I mean, they seem to be recovering. They've flipped their turtle, and everything's good. Hopefully we can help speed up the process as needed. So, I'm going to end things here. So whether you guys watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Later.